felt like you're going like you, what?
I feel like I'm coming back,
Yeah.
I'm a wee bit more on my heels, and I need to kind of like let it drift forward.
Yeah.
To get in line.
Because it looks like what you do, for me, on the clean, it looks like you put in, you kind of, you're using your kind of like hip extension, back extension a bit more than, like you're not really using the, yeah, exactly. So instead of like, it looks like you're going to here, and your weight's through, it looks like you're fully extended here,
right.
Your weight through your heels, and then to finish off the rep, how do I finish off the rep there?
Usually go backwards.
You have to go backwards, you have to use back extension and probably a little bit of upper body, yeah? A little bit of biceps to finish off. Which this, I want you to think of this as like, it's easy for us because we've got fuck all muscle mass, but like this is a real limited resource, the upper body. You want to save your upper body engagement till that kind of last bit where you're locking out your press, yeah, in my opinion. So the way that we can do that on the clean is by trying to relax your upper body a little bit more, and actually rely on the explosion from the legs a little bit more. So your weight staying free your heels. So you're not exploding up and extending up. I think just popping up onto those toes, you know, like a kind of like a little jump.
Yep.
And I think you're just instantly going to get a bit more power. And I think you can trade this extension, that power, for the thing what you're doing where you're going into extension and finishing off with your arms. So I just want you to think of the cue, going back to the constraints led, of actually, instead of thinking about what you're doing with your lower body, just think about keeping this completely chilled and relaxed, like pieces of string with hooks on the end.
Yep.
And then
I think because
you're going to have to do something a little bit different with the lower body to compensate for that, and let's see what happens.
I think because at the moment beltless and that.
Yeah.
Because when I'm belted up and that, I just think about hooking the log with the belt.
Yes.
And that's it.
But even using the shelf there, the principle's staying the same. Yeah, even if it's hooking there or you're driving it from your hips because it's beltless, the principles of that pop, and that drive, that saves this.
Right, okay.
Yeah? You can trade this for that. Yeah? Not only more energy efficient, but that's actually putting you in a position that you have to like kind of adjust to get your rack before you press. Yeah? Whereas I think if you practice this little pop, not only are you going to be able to keep more relaxed here, but you're going to you can imagine those reps where you're clean to bob on and you're like, shit, I can go straight away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whereas Cal's having to like kind of recalibrate himself. Yeah? Let's go again. So relax arms. And just pop up onto the toes, yeah? That's just going to help you unlock that power. Instantly.
Yeah.
And that's just one rep. That is just one rep. Like, going back to that principle of go and do 100 reps at 80 now. Yeah?